Here's the situation. You find a product, it's a really good sales rank, and it's gonna make you a really nice profit. You get home, you're excited to prep it and pack it and send it off to Amazon and rake in the cash. But as you add it to your batch, there's a pop-up that appears. It's a hazardous material. We've all been there. Literally, if you sell on Amazon, you've made this mistake before. At least I know I have. That's 100% certain, and I still do this regularly on accident. And so in this video, what we're gonna do is go over what is a hazardous material, some examples of them, what to do if you get stuck with that, all is not lost, and also a special program that can give you a competitive edge against other people so that you can do fulfillment by Amazon and hazardous materials. I'm Jonathan, Duke Does Amazon, my Amazon selling channel. I've been doing it for about 2 years. It's changed my life, and I'm sharing everything I've learned, continue to learn, documenting a little along the way. So let's dive in. So the first thing we can do is be proactive so that we don't accidentally buy hazardous materials. What you can do is simply use your Amazon seller app, and when you scan a product or go to add a product and that product appears, and I'll put it right here on the screen, you're gonna see a little icon, kind of like the no smoking icon, that red circle with the angled line, and there's 2 arrows in it. That's the little icon that lets you know this product falls under Amazon's hazardous goods category, okay? And so that's the clear-cut way to do it. And you might be wondering, well, I don't wanna have to double check every single item I buy. Just know with time, you really get a feel pretty quickly of what items might fall under hazardous materials. It's one little step, it only takes a second, and that's the best way to be proactive so that you don't get stuck with them if you don't want them. So you might be wondering, well, what is a hazmat product? And hazmat is just short for hazardous material, okay? I have my phone open, I'm gonna read you the Amazon definition right now. Dangerous goods, also known as hazardous materials or hazmat, are defined as substances or materials that can pose a risk to health, safety, property, or the environment while being stored, handled, or transported because they are flammable, pressurized, corrosive, or otherwise harmful. All right, so that's the Amazon definition of what it is. And let me give you a couple examples, all right? Just before I even give you specifics, I've come to realize anything that contains alcohol, and I'm not talking like drinking alcohol, like vanilla extract is an example, or aerosol things, meaning that you have to spray them out, so hairspray or spray paint. Another example is not anything, but a lot of pest and insect control products. And then lastly, like battery operated toys with the battery built into the game, not just adding batteries like AAA batteries type of thing. And there's a long list, okay? But those are just kind of some general notes so that you can understand some examples of what they are. By the way, if you do buy product that is a hazardous material, it's not the end of the world. Instead of doing FBA, where you have the order fulfilled by Amazon, you can simply still do FBM, fulfillment by merchant, meaning you send the product to the customer directly instead of Amazon doing it for you. So they allow you to sell a lot of hazardous materials, assuming you're not restricted in that brand or category or item. You know, it doesn't just trump all ungating rules. But if you are allowed to sell that product or the brand, you're unrestricted, you can still do FBM. So all is not lost. That has happened to me many times. And worst case, if you make a good buy, you'll at least get your money back. Finally, I want to mention that there's actually a program where you can apply to sell hazardous material goods on Amazon, okay? And basically in the US at least, there's a wait list. You sign up, and if you get selected and you pass, I think, like a test to be able to do it, it gives you a major competitive edge because now you are allowed to sell certain things through FBA, which is a major advantage to getting sales over FBM products. And you have way less competition for those items. So I would strongly advise, if you get the opportunity, definitely take advantage of that. And that's a little hidden gem for you to separate yourselves because it's another barrier to entry that a lot of people don't jump over. So that's really it. I hope that helps paint the picture of how to identify a hazardous good, what it is, some examples, what to do if you come home with one and you didn't realize it. It's not the end of the world. Sell at FBM. And also you can apply for the program to give you a competitive edge amongst other sellers. Thanks for being here. I'm Jonathan. This is Duke Does Amazon. We're on Instagram as well for some shorter and different form stuff about selling on Amazon. Any questions, comments, put them below. Have a great day.